Good morning and welcome to episode number 300 of Simplifying Live with me, Shashank. I'm your host and the CEO of Simplifying. In the past week, the world's eyes were on Singapore as the US President Donald Trump and Chairman Kim of North America came to Singapore for a summit which ended peacefully and ended well, according to most measures. Of course, each side has their take, whether US won or North Korea won, but in my eyes, Singapore is the true winner here. As the host city, not only was it Singapore's job to provide a neutral, safe environment for the summit, Singapore also had to set the leaders in the right mood for the summit. This is usually the unstated undercurrent. The two leaders are known to be opinionated. The two leaders are known to be moody, and you don't want a summit, going to waste, a landmark summit like this between the US and North Korea, going to waste just because of someone's mood. So how do you put them in a good mood? And having grown up in Singapore and lots of friends in Singapore civil services, I know that Singapore leaves nothing to chance. Everything is planned. The selfie is planned. The birthday cake is planned. What am I talking about? Just two incidences. In the meetings with the US delegation and Donald Trump, with the Singapore leaders, the day before the actual Trump-Kim summit, Singapore actually presented President Donald Trump with a birthday cake 3 days before his birthday. His birthday is June 14th, which is tomorrow, I believe. And they presented him a birthday cake 3 days prior. It was a pleasant surprise. President Trump was happy, and it just took tension away from the room. Instead of just, looking at positive, negative strategies, it's just, hey, there's a cake. Everyone's happy about cake. Everyone's happy about birthday songs, isn't it? It just made everyone very comfortable. Put President Trump in a good mood ahead of the summit. Let's look at Chairman Kim. He's, of course, from a dictatorship, totalitarian regime where everything is controlled. So, what better than walking him around Singapore with some top Singapore ministers and taking selfies as the best self-expression. Imagine a dictator taking a selfie. How liberating is that? He can be himself, which he's not able to be, perhaps, in his country. And he can be, he can let loose, hang loose, and ensure that he's comfortable ahead of the summit. Singapore did these little things, and they were not happening by chance. Everything was planned. Everything was approved by a committee and decided, and there was a standard operating procedure and SWOT analysis. I know because I'm a Singaporean in my mind, in my head, and that's how I operate. And after all of this analysis, these decisions were taken. But why am I sharing this Trump-Kim summit context on a show about aviation and airlines? And that is because there's a very interesting parallel. Just like Singapore was a medium, a facilitator for the Trump and Kim summit, airlines are a medium. Airlines facilitate travel. Very, very few people travel just for experiencing the airline. And I know some of those few people as well. But almost everyone is getting to their destination, getting to a family, getting to that business meeting, getting to meet new friends, getting to check out new destinations. There are very few people who are on board the plane for the sake of the airplane. Airlines need to recognize their role as the facilitator and plant moments that will enhance the experience. Airlines, when they think of marketing strategies or new technologies, they really need to think beyond it just benefiting them and it truly benefiting the customer, the passenger. And that is what is the biggest lesson coming from Singapore. How can airlines plant moments that not just surprise and delight, but actually enhance the outcome of the customer? Singapore's customer in this case were President Trump and Chairman Kim. The airline's customer, the passenger. And that is the important factor. How can you surprise and delight and impress people not just so that it's a gimmick, but so that they are truly going towards their destination. The thing is that airlines are in this business of getting people from point A to point B safely, and that's a given. They are the facilitator, and it's important that they do their job well, and a lesson from Singapore here as a facilitator cannot be ignored. Now, of course, at the beginning I said this is episode number 300. I'm sure you must have listened to that and thought, wait, 300 episodes already? Yes, that's right, 300 episodes already of this show in the last 1.5 years. I've been doing this every single weekday, and it's a pleasure to share unique perspectives about aviation, marketing, entrepreneurship, and work culture every single day. Thank you for all your support, and I cannot wait to do many more of these episodes. Please do keep sharing your feedback on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, or Twitter. Meanwhile, you guys have a fantastic day, and I will catch you tomorrow, 1 p.m. GMT, 9 a.m. Eastern. Till then, have a great one. Bye-bye.